Welcome to the video blog Love My Life. It's Rosh Hashana in a few days' time, and people around the world preparing for this very auspicious day. Some are preparing spiritually, while others are preparing exactly what they're going to wear when they arrive into the synagogue. My daughter always points out that no matter what you choose to wear, since it's the Jewish New Year, everything you're wearing is so last year. Be that as it may, there are some very important lessons to learn from the upcoming holiday and the time period just after it. People often get confused with the ideas what comes over Rosh Hashana and subsequently the 10 days of Tshuva, the 10 days of repentance, and then eventually Yom Kippur. For a lot of people, they kind of just mold into one big idea, and each one really has its very specific point to make for us as Jews. Rosh Hashanah is a day where we crown God as King, and we place Him, and we actually state, we place Him in His throne, so to speak, and we say, we are His servants and we are His people, and we recognize how great He is, and we ask, make a list, and we ask for all the things that we want for ourselves, for our family, for our community. We ask for health, for wealth, for family, for all the good things for our people, and for all the entire world. And then it comes Yom Kippur, and Yom Kippur is a day where we say we're sorry for the mistakes that we've made. The rabbis ask, really, if you think about it in human terms, the order doesn't make sense. If you had a friend that you needed something from, but you had offended him, first you would say you're sorry. You would apologize for stubbing his toe, for smashing his car, for not returning something you had borrowed, and then you would ask him to do you the favor. First you'd say, I'm sorry, and then you'd say, listen, I need 100 quid. You would ask for forgiveness first, and then you would actually make the request. But it seems that with our festivals, first on Rosh Hashanah, we make great requests, and then on Yom Kippur, we actually say, I'm sorry. And I heard a very beautiful idea that I'd like to share, which actually sets the perspective why the festivals are in that order. Rosh Hashanah is a day where we ask for great things. We set our goals, we set our vision, we say what the world and ourselves, what we'd like to look like, what we'd like the world to look like. We set the tone, so to speak. We put in the coordinates into the GPS. Once we know where we're going, then all of a sudden the mistakes that we're making matter. Our rabbis tell us that until you know where you're going, they're not really mistakes. You need Rosh Hashanah to say, this is where I'm headed, and then you can say, wait a second, the things that I'm doing, I might be speaking badly, I might be not nice to my neighbor, I might be not treating life as seriously as I should. Those become mistakes once you know you're trying to get somewhere else. Once you know you're trying to achieve greatness, then those things actually become mistakes. I like to point out that it's kind of the difference between going out on a Saturday night and a Sunday night. When you go out on Saturday night, you're sleeping late on Sunday morning. It doesn't really matter what you do. It doesn't matter what time you come home. But on Sunday night, you know where you're going. You know that you have to be up for work at 6 a.m. You have to get to university. You have to get to your desk. It's going to be an early Monday morning, so it matters what you do on Sunday night. On Rosh Hashanah, we say, this is where we'd like to be. This is what we'd like our world to look like. This is what we'd like our lives to look like. And at that point, we can recognize, wow, I'm making a right instead of making a left. I've made a mistake, and then we can apologize. So it really has to be in that order. If you get that order correct and you set your goals properly, then you can make the adjustments and correct the mistakes that you need to make. I wish you all a happy and sweet new year. Shana Tova. Dip that apple in the honey. Have a sweet new year.